There's been a homicide on Indian land.
They sent him to a foreign land.
What's my cover?
In the middle of America.
You're going in there as who you are.
Although a completely fictional account based on real-life events on Indian reservations in the 20th century, 1992, Thunderheart. Graham Greene, Val Kilmer, Fred Ward, an outstanding story of one man's spiritual journey to understand his heritage, also the tale of a people trying to recover their heritage, a perfect example of propaganda in fiction. Thunderheart is an awesome movie as a movie. Of course, it glorifies a particular brand of violent extremism and promotes the smug, self-satisfied liberal assumption that American Indians should all want to live like their ancestors, a patronizing virtue signal which amounts to treating humans like animals being returned to the wild. There are only these Indian extremists and corrupt Indian officials on the take in league with the white man. Maybe some would like to assimilate to the current culture. Maybe some would like to keep the reservation system but improve living conditions. Maybe some would like a series of sovereign, independent Indian nations, but also have things like computers and a space program. But what we get from Hollywood yet again is the persistent liberal message that all Indians should want to live like dances with wolves, just a new brand of deciding for these folks how they ought to see things, and by extension, how everyone should view them. And obviously none of the white characters are immune from this propaganda. In fact, every single character checks a box in support of a singular Marxist narrative about American history and the native peoples. Once again, I have to emphasize, though, this is a great movie, a perfect example of an earlier era of Hollywood where incredibly well-made, well-told, heartfelt pieces of fiction were being created, despite the obvious ideology behind everything Hollywood touches.
Thunderheart has come.